Guys, welcome back to another one of my YouTube videos, and in this YouTube video I am going to be just random crap here. And I usually don't have videos like this being on my main channel, but this video will probably be on my main channel, so yeah. So what if I put part 56? I am planning on scheduling all of these videos for next Saturday, which is June 14th. So yeah. So just put in all this information that I need to put in. Then I should be done with this upload, and it should be scheduled. Then also I need to film a bunch of content for my next channel. Now I am planning on having this thing here, but I am planning on filming a lot of content. I forgot to schedule this video, but I am planning on filming a lot of content for my next for my basically all my new channels, plus also my second channel. I am going to have around I think 3 taste test videos where I taste test some good old drinks, and I'm going to schedule those for next Saturday, and also schedule a few community posts for next Saturday, and also have my weekly live stream. I already did my weekly live stream for this week because I was supposed to go to Hillsbrook this week, but now I'm not in Hillsbrook. So yeah. But I am still planning on live streaming, at least on my second channel, or at least somewhere, because this video will probably be a few gigabytes long because I have my face cam. And before I had my face cam, usually a 5-hour video was around 1.5 gigabytes. But now a 5-hour video is 3 gigabytes, 4 gigabytes, because of my face cam here. So yeah, I am actually slowly losing a lot of storage on this SD drive here. Now this video will probably take up to 30 gigabytes. Then obviously also I still had to film a lot of videos for next Saturday. The last 4 days of good old June, and also a bunch of videos for July. So I'm already having a lot of content filming. So I am going to need more SD cards. I already have 3, but if I continue at this rate of this video taking 3 to 6 gigabytes, then also all of those videos, which I am planning on filming 3 hours at Waterville Ports, because I already have 2 hours of Waterville Ports. Well, 2 hours. So I already have 2 hours of Waterville Ports. So I am planning on filming 3 hours, 4 hours, and 5 hours. I might schedule that for next weekend. But also I still have to do rocks, minerals, and gems. But the only thing that I'm planning on doing is filming this video, then film 2 more videos. Then that would be the end of this shift. Then Sunday, I'm planning on working a full day shift one, which would be from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Then I'm planning on just having that video scheduled that for that weekend. Then I'm planning on also having a shift that's from 7 p.m. Sunday to 7 p.m. Monday, which I should be able to film at least the 3-hour Waterville Ports video. And also I do have basically the 1 hour of Waterville and all that. Well, I am planning on having the 3-hour at Waterville Ports video, 4-hour at Waterville Ports video, and probably the 5-hour. So let's say that I just have the 3-hour at Waterville Ports video and the 4-hour at the Waterville Ports video, and that would be from 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2 a.m. then I could have a progress live stream or like something like that. That would be from 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would, and then I would probably have to film like one YouTube video. Now that would be a full night shift, but then also I have a morning shift, day shift, and afternoon shift. So yeah, so during my morning shift I would probably just have like a airplane flight. So that would probably take it from like 5:30 to probably like 8, 9 a.m. Then after that I'll just have to make a video for flight simulator for my uncle. So that would probably take a few hours. Then I would just continue on filming more content for that weekend, which basically all of it would be for the weekend. Except for that flight simulator video. I'll have it, but I'll hold off on it. I'm not scheduled for that weekend. I'll just hold it off until like, I'd say after it, so like the Sunday or the Monday after it, because I am planning on taking Sunday of next week. I'm planning on taking Friday off, Saturday off, because I have a family reunion, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday off. So the only times that I'll be able to actually upload that video and also make videos will be the Wednesday and probably the Thursday and Friday that I'm actually officially done with all that. Plus also, I still have to film videos on, like, the first videos on all my channels. So yeah. Which is a lot. Too many. And I only uploaded on 4 of my probably like 15 channels under this Google account. One of them's tech, and I do have an RGB LED strip light. I don't know if I actually tested it. I think I'm 99% sure I didn't test it. So that was one video that I could do. So like I could have my first ever YouTube video and also have that video, and I could just schedule it for Saturday and Sunday of next week. So yeah. And all of it will be stored on 3 SD cards properly. This 64GB one would be the main one, but I don't know what I should do after I run out of storage. Well, I could ask my aunt, or I could ask my mom for money, which I already have like $10, but obviously I have to have my Real Flight Simulator subscription. Scared all of a sudden. I shouldn't be scared. I'm 13 years old. And also it's only like 11. No, it's almost 12. Damn. It's almost 12 already. What have I done? But I still had to film so much content for like all my channels. Like in this video, I'll probably film those taste testing videos for my second channel, schedule them. Probably film 2 videos also, one GTA 5 video and one Minecraft video for my second channel. And also all the first videos for all my new channels. And then I should be like done with all that. That should only take like an hour of like filming and uploading. I usually don't edit those kinds of videos, so it should only take like an hour. Then I should just do a live stream. That should take like 3 hours. Then I should be done with like this video, or at least most of this video, because I still have to have a Google Docs where I write down all of the like all of the community posts that I'm planning on scheduling for Saturday. Actually, I don't know if I should. Well, I might record after this video. I might record like all the water outputs videos for next weekend, for next Saturday. So all the known ones that are like 30 minutes. I might record like 30 of them, schedule them for that Saturday. Then I should be done. Well, I should be mostly done because not mostly, because I would still have to schedule the community posts. But we're just going minute by minute, day by day, basically. And it's almost a Saturday, and I'm still working on a Saturday. Which is surprising. Yeah, so basically, I asked my hand for one of my courtesy cards for my that video's uploaded. But I did ask my hand for one of my courtesy cards for my trail cam. And I am planning on transferring that onto one of my SD cards. So like if I record all these videos on this channel, on this SD card, this 32GB SD card, then if I'm like 1GB away from like 0GB or like 0 just out of storage, I would probably just record like one water outputs video that's like 400 megabytes, then I'm done with it. Then I would have to switch to another one, probably my 128GB one, record like one of these types of videos. Well, I record like a GTA 5 video and a Minecraft video and probably live stream. Then also transfer those videos onto there, and also all the footage from my micro SD card onto there, onto my 128GB SD card. So then, like 10 years into the future, I could just look back at it. So then that one should be done. And if it isn't, I'll probably still have to record a bunch of videos on it. At least not for next Saturday, but for the last 4 days of June and also all the days in July. So yeah. And I really want to upload every 15 minutes. Well, at least scheduled. But I am planning on having like this. The last 4 days of June, I would have all that. Then for July, I would just start scheduling a lot of them each day for 12 a.m. scheduled. So then I would at least say that I am uploading every single day in July. Then I would at least start with like July 1st, July 2nd, all of that. So yeah, a lot. And also, I searched something up earlier, and it was like how many SCPs there are. It was like 9,000. And since some of them are scary, and I say some of them because a lot of them are just jokes, but some of them are like scary. So I am planning on like uploading at least some SCP videos on my second channel, that is where I just upload video crap, on my scary channel. And also like just kinds of like content that's scary to some people, and was scary to me, and to now that isn't really scary to me. So yeah, but I still have to do a lot of work. So hopefully all this is worth it. At least I already, also, since this video is also scheduled, this is my 396th video, this is my 397th, 398th, 399th, and this is technically my 400, unless I film my 400th video after this video. Schedule that for 12:15 a.m. June 14th. Then upload this video for 12:30 a.m. June 14th. I don't know if live streams count as actual videos, because if they do, then this whole entire thing's messed up. So that's why I want to go live on my second channel, but I don't know if I can, actually. 2 weeks ago, I was still in school. 7 months ago, it was November, and I was just not that deep into school. Yeah, I don't know if live streams count as like actual videos. So yeah. So let's get to it. I guess that would be a yes, because well, there would be if I watch content on my TV in this live stream. It would probably be some AI, obviously. Did you actually know it was recently reached 50% of all content on like the internet is AI now. So like at least 25% of the content that I see weekly is probably AI, and I don't even know it since AI is so good now. Basically nobody knows that it's AI, probably, since it's so good. But here we go. That's empty. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another my live stream. Saying that this live stream, it's a update live stream, but before this live stream starts, I am going to go get a brisk iced tea raspberry flavored, because I'm probably going to speak a lot in this live stream. And also I got a bottle right here. Put that in my collection thing. Even though that I uploaded a video earlier saying that I was taking a week break, I'm still going to live stream. But on Saturday, there's gonna be a lot of videos uploaded and probably a lot of community posts, since I am probably going to be still working tomorrow and Sunday and Monday. So yeah, but I still have to schedule a lot of community postings and a lot of videos for next Saturday. So then, since it's summer and a huge portion of my subscribers are in between the ages of 13, well, not 13 and 18. A huge portion of my subscribers, well, people that view my content are in between the ages of 18 and I think 45. It's half and half somehow. Half, 50% male, 50% female somehow. So I guess I have a diverse group of people from the ages of from 18 to 45 that are half and half, female and male. So yeah, which surprises me, because most people that view content on YouTube are male. Maybe I'll have a deep dive into my YouTube analytics logic. So yeah. YouTube notification. Oh hi, one viewer. For some reason, even though this is a camouflage computer. This is a camouflage PlayStation controller. Now, you might say that this isn't a really camouflaged house, but somehow, so I think my PlayStation controller like this on my good old blanket, and I know it's summer, but I still have blanket. I like that blanket. Somehow I couldn't see it, even though that it's not very camouflaged down here. Even though that it is like wood, a lot of wood. So yeah, but it's not really that camouflaged. But also, I do like this like kind of camouflage down here. Like just right here, just like well, just it to like right there. Take my computer charger, and this is actually what I do a lot on like my second channel live streams, since I do live stream on my second channel. So yeah. This is a lot of the types of views that I use. Like somewhere around there. If you don't watch my second YouTube channel, you should watch at least some of the videos. At least like the GTA 5 videos.
Route 2 require a tunnel. That's because it crossed the continental divide. Geographic split between the side of the country where rivers drain into the Atlantic and the side where they drain into the Pacific. Inherently, rivers from one side don't connect to those on the other, meaning there generally are not mellow mountain valleys for those to follow up and across the divide. There's simply a wall of massively high, massively steep peaks, meaning traversing it was going to require either a massive feat of engineering to create an interstate standard road climbing up to nearly 12,000 feet or 3,700 meters, or the construction of the world's highest elevation road tunnel at 11,000 feet or 4,400 meters. Incredibly, given the gradients and weather in the area, the tunnel was ultimately selected as the more practical option. That left the other paths. The interstate was definitely going to go through Silverthorne, and it was definitely going to go through Vale, but standing between the two towns was a similarly formidable stretch of mountains. Initially, the answer was to just go straight, climb up this valley, then tunnel under Red Buffalo Pass. This would require building a similarly daunting tunnel, but it would keep the highway on its straight official route through the state. The only issue was that the land surrounding this pass was part of the Forest Service's Eagle's Nest Wilderness Area, a stretch of pristine protected nature that was not supposed to be disturbed by anything. This, along with the ascent of the environmental movement more broadly, led to massive public pushback. They argued that it was bad enough for the highway to be disturbing the environmentally sensitive area at all, but for it to pass through one of the highest categories of protected land was simply untenable. As the official in charge of the Forest Service, the final call rested in the hands of Orville Freeman, the Secretary of Agriculture. In a shock decision, after alignment planning had already started on the Red Buffalo route, he said no. I-70 would have to divert elsewhere. The alternative was clear: Vale Pass. With its more manageable gradients and comparatively lower 10,600 foot, 3,200 meter elevation, this route could actually be navigated without a tunnel. The downside was that the 10 miles or 60 kilometers in added length would lead to an estimated 94 cents in additional fuel and maintenance costs for every driver. But at least, after years of debate, study, surveying, and consensus building, finally, Colorado's Trans-Mountain Interstate had a purpose. Now, they just needed to turn it into reality. Up to this point, much of the work had been done from top down. When it's time to build, though, this orientation flips as road construction happens, one layer at a time from the bottom up. Vale Pass is undeniably steep, but by Rocky Mountain standards, not impossibly steep. In fact, well, the section for...
I know you've been in serious conflict, but you actually can't park here. I'm sorry, I have to say it. I know you've been in serious conflict, but you can't park here.
About to laugh and giggle together. Let's begin. I get pulled over and see the officer's handgun, dude. Don't tempt me with a good time. Fortnite tee. Alright, this is fit. Okay, got the red sweatpants. Where are we getting with this? Bro, the off-brand sneakers. What the fuck kind of brand is this? It's a Conda fit. That's the kid that horrifies me. Is he in a Dollar General, dude? This is the only place I've seen like shelves in this much disrepair, dude. Also the carpets.
That's a lot of caramel. So as you can see, I went to McDonald's and did my caramel frappe. It's a good one actually as well.
Yeah, I was waiting for an explosion. I'm not gonna lie. Why laugh? It's the one chip challenge. Spicy chip plus I guess equals bad challenge. If you're watching this after the live stream's over, it's major hell to miss every Saturday. You could not be missing out right now. Look at all the... Wait, okay, this is terrible. Lots of L's in the chat, actually. Is that for me? Are the L's for me? Maybe don't come to the live stream. We can visit Jesus. People heaven lights. There's got to be a place on planet Earth named heaven. In fact, I know there is. It's r/Gigertown on Reddit. It is literally heaven on Earth. Make sure to join. Okay? Oh, we are so far past this, guys. We've been leveling up the meme game. We were actually changing meme history. Me watching first aid video to help my choking son, YouTube. It's not funny. It's not funny. In theory, it's funny. In practice, it's not funny. Okay. Okay, wait. I should have like caught my bearings before scrolling because I really am not sure what I just witnessed in the slightest. This microwave from Wish is awesome. What's actually happening though? I'm not gonna laugh, but what's actually happening first? I have not played a game for fun in a while. Recently, I got into Last of Us Chapter 2. I cannot, guys, I'm so bad at gaming. I love that they had to include this sound somehow made its way into this meme, even though it's a GIF. I really gotta respect it. And then with the $2 super chat saying, hello, eat your headset now. No. Guys, I'm eating good shit. It's always my keyboard and my mouse and everything else, dude. Oh my god!
Bruh.
What are we doing? Have some grass right now. Watching this figure out there. Monkey flip. It's not even... Devilish Dealer says, feels weird without music. You know? Is that Normandy? Dude, why did that scare me? That actually, like, I saw the tape coming, but it didn't really approach at the appropriate speed. Vanderbilt from $5 saying, I'm working on another meme based on a Star Wars poster, but in the Jagerton universe. Episode 5 is called The IBS Strikes Back. You got better aim than a stormtrooper, man, because you almost just took me out. I'm floating. I think I'm levitating. Pretty good. I needed that today. Thank you. I needed that today. All right, here we go. Next one. I'm not gonna laugh at this at all. There's no way.
Remember your ABCs! Always be funny! And the Walmart app has over 500 million items.
Walmart has dancing shoes?
The Walmart you thought you knew is now new. Did you know Cheez-It made extra toasty? I did. But did you know that's not a...
Dude, that's wrong. Dude, that's me, dude. That's not right, dude. I think we need to run a poll on that one. Dude, that scared the crap out of me. When did I get a grandfather clock? Should I eat this deep in the forest? I don't know, really for some reason right now. Just move on. Me looks at first exam question everything I ever studied. 2,500 votes, 55% yes, 20% no. That's not how math works. I need y'all to vote, okay?
Do you think Doge is still alive?
Yeah. Big nose, ugly nose. You guys are just hacking at me today, huh? Dark Shadow with a $2 super chat saying, can you see hamster? You see Shadow?
Good luck eating the chip considering your giggling catastrophe. I've had it before, let's just say it's a whole lot worse coming out the other end. So henceforth I contribute my name. Lax Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Shot.
Is it fake? Are you just gonna scroll past me without saying eat clock? Howdy, brother. Wish you best. Hey, what? Also seen this one. What are we doing? What are we doing? Why are we here?
Why did the man fall into the well?
Why?
Because he couldn't see that well.
Father's Day is coming up too, so maybe everybody here should make their own version of this and send it to their dad. It's way better than buying him some like Harbor Freight screwdriver that he's gonna pretend that he loves. Oh, he's rocking and do that. Don't buy your dad tools. I think that's enough internet for me today. Somebody said, who's that Pokemon? We watch 10 more minutes of memes and then eat the chip? Or do we eat this right now? Because I don't know why, but I want to just go to the forest right now, not tell anybody.
We have a lot of ground to cover, and it's been almost a year since the last SCP video, so let's... skip most of the formalities and incorrect things I've done before and just say these are SCPs from the Keeter class that I deem a danger to your, a group's, a city's, a country's, the world's, or even the universe's survival. So if they don't pose a threat like that, then I most likely won't be covering them. Today, we are telling you why you wouldn't survive the SCP Keeter class 3001 through 3500. SCP-3002 is quite a covered-up standard SCP protocol, hiding away any true information describing it. With no defined form, it will lie dormant within the memories and consciousness of any living human, and, while within, can alter, mimic, or even eradicate any and all memories the person has. In order to spread its influence to others, it must implant itself within a person's memory, and when they recall these events as information to another person, the person receiving this information, whether it be via speech, written text, electronics, or even telepathy, will instantly have their memories infected by 3002. There will be no difference in your mannerisms, and you will act relatively normal. However, you, in fact, will have lost consciousness and total control of the body, becoming a sleeper agent. You and any other infected hosts will remain the same identity until an infected consciousness draws near, wherein all infected personnel will converge and forcefully expose them to information pertaining to 3002. It is hypothesized that 78% of the world's population is already under its influence, and that 84% of all information created since 2014 is tainted with 3002's influence. The SCP is extremely adaptable to any environment and will do whatever it can to remain undetectable, basically meaning it is impossible to tell who is and isn't infected until it's already too late, as they spread their information to you and effectively wipe your mind and replacing you with its copy-pasted consciousness. While it is not necessarily you dying, your state of mind being eradicated at potentially any moment, the SCP can also choose to kill yourself or others around you, as you have no control over your body's actions. SCP-3007 is a memetic agent that, at random, will affect an undisclosed amount of individuals on the planet regardless of their age, race, health, or occupation by instantly sending a host through a hallucinogenic world for a period of 50 to 80 minutes. 4 times a day, an infected individual will proceed to be in an alternate reality, observing lines and jagged towers with rows of decrepit twisted corpses everywhere, with a black column in the far distance almost beckoning visitors. Affected personnel will see, smell, and taste everything within its realm, but sound and touch will still be grounded in our actual reality. Basically meaning while you are here, you can see everything and even smell decaying dead bodies, but you will still hear and feel everything in our world. Your perceptions will be split into 2 different realities as you try to traverse what you see in this different realm. If you were to fall great heights, it will reflect on your body as if struck by high altitude impact. Crashing in a jet or being impelled by spikes will reflect on your body, even though you feel it's a different world. And there's no way of preventing yourself from being one of the people that enters this hallucinogenic world. It's basically just a global lottery, much like the angels in Hellbound. Unless you can handle having a quadruple acid flashback every day, stealing your senses, there's little to do about it, as the only modicum of a cure is just death. SCP-3010 is a being of literal physical attributions, being wholly anomalous in nature. Its existence is characterized by those affected by it as a creature that constantly watches them. It will target single humans in solitary, unliving environments between midnight and sunrise. No matter where, it will always give you the sensation of being watched from behind the windows or dark corners. Paranoia will be supplemented by a psychosomatic effect on the recipient's brain, causing sleep induction and melatonin production to be completely altered, preventing the target from ever going to sleep. Much like anyone on Twitter or Tumblr, this entity comes with a list of triggers that cannot be crossed or else, including actively hunting the SCP with the intent to harm and kill it, extended contact with mirrors, windows, or dark rooms, remaining in silence for too long, or being in direct contact with the entity while attempting to contact others. If you trigger SCP-3010 fire over and over, it will cause an extreme spike in your adrenaline levels and cause you to become overtly panicked, as the SCP will mutilate your body, extracting bones to carve for its own purposes, leaving a torn-apart body in its wake. It will primarily target those who avoid social gatherings, underperform at social interaction, and basically just the introverted. So a lot of us are going to be screwed that are watching this video. I know a lot of you guys are just kind of staying at home, and there's nothing you can really do about it except never be able to sleep. Become more paranoid until you try to fight back, and you're just going to have your body mutilated so it can make spears out of your bones. SCP-3013, on the surface, is just an ordinary wooden picture frame that can adjust its dimensions to fit any painting or canvas placed within it. Whatever is depicted within a painting will begin to manifest into reality, the dimensions of whatever room or domicile it lies within, attempting to match the area's conceptual design. Human and animal depictions will create organic beings with sapience and similar personality and character traits. However, if a landscape or abstract painting is used, the surrounding physical environment will begin to alter to try and create this image. Now, if you attempt to either not have any painting within this frame or try and destroy the frame itself, then the surrounding area will begin to crack and crumble until eventually it's destroyed. Ripping the frame from its place and having it taken somewhere else will have the room and its entire building destroyed by earthquakes measuring at 8 on the Richter scale. Due to this, it's expected that if either the painting were to be stolen multiple times or a painting were to be conceived in a wide open area like an outdoors catastrophe, then an end-of-the-world scenario could occur. So if dangerous people or animals are painted, killers or violent beasts could come to life right in front of you and try to take you down. If nothing becomes the subject of art study, kind of like an NFT, the roof will cave in above you. If you decide to transport this piece, the building it resides in will fall. And depending on the subject of the art, say a meteor striking Earth, say you painted something like that, well, art will become reality, wiping out humanity in the name of artistic expression. SCP-3020 is a virus reminiscent of rabies, but a lot more depressing. Spreading only for humans, it can be transmitted through sweat and tears. It can survive on any surface indefinitely and withstand temperatures up to -30 degrees Celsius and can only die with extreme exposure to heat. Its symptoms resemble major depressive disorders in people, so most of you, including me, are probably already infected. Depressants and antipsychotic meds prove no effect against it and are only treatable with dopa injections in its early stages, as dopamine and serotonin are rendered null within your brain matter. Beyond that, the 3020 virus will cause paranoia and the thought that you are hated by everyone you know, and you will start to refrain from contacting anyone so that the virus can culminate within inside you and mutate. Fear will be the next step for you, causing you to believe that everyone would be better off without you and want you to die, forcing you to bury yourself in work and play. Depressive episodes spurred by these thoughts will result in pain tremors with symptoms of Parkinson's or writing. At this stage, the virus will be highly infectious from tears and direct skin contact, as some may seek out therapy or psychological help. Anger will then persist with violent outbursts, ruining relationships, and even 42% suicide rate with extremities starting to feel numb. This numbness will cause reduced blood flow to limbs, causing colds and making the individual become sedentary and unmoving for up to days at a time, while paralyzed by forced depression and its reverberating tremors, causing up to 72% of the affected to commit suicide, while remaining people will hysterically ask to be killed or just die, spreading their infection in their suicidal way. When you die afflicted by this virus in its final stages, viral eggs will have been laid around your bodily fluid and tissue, making even your corpse a viable vector for further spread, where a majority of people will either be crippled from depression, asking to die, or just committing suicide. Now, side note, let's step away from SCP stuff for a second. If you're ever having these thoughts, I implore you to talk to someone, seek therapy, a psychologist, or call the National Suicide Prevention Hotline. You can even reach out to me on Twitter if you want. This is what I'm saying. I might not be able to respond to you immediately, but I just want you to know you are not alone. You are loved by someone out there. And and you do make a difference. You deserve to live. You just have to keep living to find out how.
Having a partner is huge. Finding someone you can trust is what really builds a business from the base.
SCP-3023 is a creepy, crawling phenomenon where inanimate objects will randomly come to life and restructure themselves to have 8 legs and a body shape much like an arachnid in the presence of humans. Every 2 months, in a specific region of Germany, objects like a baseball bat will splinter 8 wooden legs. Cars will shimmy together its auto parts to create legs and carapace, and even dead bodies will reorganize their bones and limbs to create 4 more limbs along with arms and legs. These artificially made spider-like objects will then indiscriminately attack anything nearby, and in most cases results in multiple casualties as they try to address the situation. If this instance were to expand outside its region of Germany, any object near you could sprout limbs and start chopping to bits. Imagine your phone slowly approach or your car driving home transforming at 80 miles per hour and crushing you amidst its evolution. Any object near you could transform to become a spider and eviscerate them. SCP-3032 begins life as a normal town-up tree, but with bark and innards hard enough that axes and chainsaws cannot pierce the wood. It will
That ain't before you get to work. That ain't before you get to work. Hurry up.
I'm so gonna do that as a father, bro.
I'll be watching, Pete. Try not to change your profile pic. Difficulty often. Rio de Janeiro. Rio de Janeiro. Rio de Janeiro. Classic Xbox. Nicki Minaj.
I just can't get on everybody feel sorry for me.
She knows for the big boy. Oh yeah, look, Becky. Why does that kind of look like me though? Maybe I should buy some Chinos.
I feel so bad for people. They were meant to be our pets. And people abandoned.
Then pick them all up. Stop whining and go grab some. Make a difference. God damn! Yeah, true. Big facts. Big ups.
Are you B-raised down? I don't see the resemblance. Big up myself.
I was about to be impressed, but you know what? This guy might be a fibber. Cat successfully hits a Ring doorbell so his owners can let it in. You know what? He could have jumped up and smacked it with his paw, but no. He had to do it in raw style. I've been watching this on repeat. It gets funnier every time. What the fuck?
It was a prank. It was. It was.
He was like, oh man, you weren't expecting that noise out of me, were you?
I'll say this bill. Do this bill on up. Gotta go up on it.
You wonder. The steering wheel.
Cat in the head on my god.
And he cut it the worst part. I wanted to see him climb up that, like Jack and the Beanstalk. Monk hates bagels.
Oh!
What? He knows something about bagels that we don't. I might have to look deeper into this. That's a damn cop, run! Yo, kept me in time. Let's see what captions y'all posted in the last video. Rifty, after realizing Becca is British, I'd have to ship her back to Australia if she were British. You watching Rifty, not pick your caption. Me after bro tells me, they got potential. After walking past your Brave, go back to that comment and ban him from the channel. Kababa trick. He inspected that burrito like it was a damn knife from CSGO. That was so fucking dope. When you sign up to a new gym and the equipment just straight goofy. What the fuck are you supposed to do to that? What? Ending the sleep gives me the edge. What the fuck is he supposed to do? Add that to the list. Oh my god! 594X! Don't be a nice, don't be a man. Don't put your seatbelt on or she wants you to fucking die. Don't get hit by a car. Guess not. Can't do anything nowadays. This dog's name is Nick.
Just found this unbelievable secret dress on eBay. The sellers probably made a showgirl.
He turned 2. Happy birthday, Nicolito! Happy birthday! So you look that up and make sure that it's not a bad word. The word literal translation is little black man, and that's true. He is a little black man. It is not considered a racial slur in Latin America. Okay. Yay, Nicolito! Perfect cut doesn't exist.
I played football for 10 years straight in the spring and the fall, and I know for a fact that was not fun.
Rip Chief Keith, I built this for you. He's not dead. This guy must be a time traveler.
Hold on. I think y'all forgot. Around these parts, we smashed the light at exactly 5 minutes.
Yeah, I don't think it's supposed to be back like that. You might need to watch out. The dog turned cheese stainers, brother. Randy tweaking, bro. All I did was give her some drink. Some lean?
What the fuck did you just say to me, little tarnished? I'll have thou know that I graduated at the top of my class in the Raya Lucaria Academy and have over 500 plus confirmed kills.
Okay. Is that how homeless people see the world? Cedric, what the f are you wearing, bro? Is that a PS2 game on his jorts? He got the fucking confetti cut on his pants. What is that? What? Your legs are too skinny to be holding that shit for 20 minutes. Syphilis?
I did 13 months in the county. I lost 3 scholarships. I broke my ACL. I ripped my shoulder blade. You cannot throw syphilis.
Yeah, you can't. It's a disease, brother. Unless you spit on the ball, maybe. They all kind of went with their stereotypes.
I got that combination, you know what I'm saying? But
Oh, no, please don't. No, no, bro. Okay. And one for producer. Shield. What? That's the Fortnite shiesty. Oh yeah, I would like to thank these beautiful people for using code RIFTY in the Fortnite item shop and sending a picture of it to me over on Twitter. Thank you! I told my boss I was quitting.
Hi there. Just want to let you know, I quit effective immediately. I was planning on quitting ever since JC left because JC showed me it's just incredibly immature.
Yeah, but bro.
And I get sick.
Nah, just don't show up. That's all you gotta do. The boss responded to that with, okay, adult cricket probably should have stopped child cricket from sending this. But I get the point. Good luck out there. Is this person's name Cricket? When I first adopted my cat, Lugnut, his name's Moose now, but we were calling him Lugnut, the shelter named him Cricket. And they're out here naming humans like that too. Why is there a random man propped up on a kimchi container on FaceTime?
I want to sit back and relax and enjoy my weekend. When all of a sudden I hear this agitated.
And you think that guy was like on FaceTime with his buddy? He's like, yo, I gotta go piss. Watch my phone, make sure no one takes it. Sending an apple into a tissy by introducing custard creams into the same see-through convex fruit bowl. I want to commit misdemeanors right now, dude.
They got lean at the store, bro.
Yeah, the strong double action. And it's easy. They got lean, okay, bro.
What a turn of events! Fiber optic core means just don't hit, buddy. I'm sorry. What's so good? I don't even got fiber. With the background music, man. Are you reviewing headsets or cows? How do you review a cow? Review how big its shits are? What do you review? Its in weight? How much beef per square inch that is? I don't know. What cow metrics do we have?
That wasn't my best friend, remember? It was the devil.
She in the McDonald guillotine. She didn't pay with her McBucks. She in the McDonald guillotine. Okay, hold on. That's good. Throwing his mom away.
Man.
Oh, got all over his shoes. Mama, no! Oh my God, bro, look at that nail. Daniel Larson and I are the same age. Look at him and look at me.
Nothing is better than the chocolate-covered hot dogs. Well, Scooby-Doo.
He definitely picked that shit up off the ground.
Robin, what do you roll?
He has like 2.5 teeth left, bro. Just drink half a beer. We'll save the other half for later. The fact that bro cut it in half and then refilled it. I hope he refilled this by having all the beer in his mouth, all ridiculous like, with his cheeks all puffed up full and had to spit it back out in there. I'm impressed by the lack of spillage though. This was a clean job. Verbalace when he buys a $50,000 fan fake. Oh my God, so true. I do hate interest rates. How did you know? You said what? Someone bombed his store. Just ate half a sandwich. We'll eat the other half for later. I swear to God, if he ate the sandwich, the wrong half, I'm gonna be livid. What the f is that?
Oh, $15 from Ted Kaczynski. Ted Kaczynski in the house. Wow. Oh man, I got it. Wait a minute. Yeah.
The Unabomber terrorized the nation for nearly 20 years, planting bombs that killed 3 Americans and injured many more before his capture. He would mail people bombs.
He wanted a 6-piece bacon burger. A large goat. And 3 chocolate fish cookies.
That sound plays in my head when I hear a Raising Cane's employee say, "What's kicking? Want some chicken?"
Like, homemade.
That was fucking rancid, bro. That was disgusting. Is this Millie Bobby Brown? I know she liked them Eggo waffles.
Waffles from the air fryer.
Oh my God.
Oh no, I did the mirror mode accidentally, so my face looked lopsided.
Yeah, no, that's not the camera, honey.
Okay, I think it will play us lopsided.
Steve? Okay. Okay. I see you. Oh my god, the Markiplier big lighters. Holy yo, they only had a limited run of these. That's crazy. I can't believe he had that many in one place. Are those the welder AirPods? Kevin G's dad tells the Lego piece, signaling it to fall on Kevin's face.
The premiere is happening in 10 minutes.
He definitely did that. He definitely has telekinesis. Alright, statistically, one of y'all had something fall on you. Literally just proposed.
Oh, wow. I don't hear it all. But just like I'm not sure. So.
Yo, he got the AirPods in. He do business calls. I don't even know why I did this to him. I love little man. Yo, if you enjoyed this video and look.
People are always going to contribute. They're sleeping on who's real.
It's time to play the price is what? We're going to guess the prices of food products. I'll tell you if they're legitimately useful, that it is. And I want to partner. Clover Corker, ladies and gentlemen.
What do you win?
Oh, that I
Just
believe.
get used to it.
But you have more experience in it.
I have no experience here.
What do you mean?
I just have a higher IQ.
That I believe, but I also know that you have a lot of experience gauging prices if they're fair.
Yes, I hear a lot of prices, but I don't know this category.
Black, gray, yoga mat. Manuka's GRP mat is a staple in slip prevention. We believe that's a thing. Plus, good cushion provides support and stability for your practice.
But isn't that about any mat?
That's what I'm saying. But I'm assuming it's going to be like a root. I'm not going to give
Because
you
of where it
tips.
comes from, it's going to be ridiculously priced.
Well, because it's going to be bougie. I knew it was going to be over $100. Well, that's a ridiculous yoga mat.
Wow.
Would you invest in that?
I'll tell you what, if you printed it with Kevin Costner butt naked laying down and I could get on top of everyone, I would pay $1,280.
Rolling blue light glasses. These glasses filter blue light to ease up on the potential negatives of spending too much time with screens and other sources of blue light. This pair is non-prescription, anti-blur, and virtually clear.
I'd fall for that. Is that a fake?
Well, I'll tell you the truth about blue light and blue light glasses. The research says one thing about blue light, and that is it affects your sleepiness hormone. So if you expose yourself to a lot of blue light before bedtime, it can make you not sleep. As in your phones, these things. Because there's blue light in sunlight, and there's a part of your brain, the suprachiasmatic nucleus, that responds to the light to make you feel more awake. It resets your circadian rhythm. So it shuts off that hormone. But then a lot of these companies, like this one, saying it's good for your eyes in general, that's a little bit interesting. Wow! Did Coop become reasonably priced all of a sudden? I've always thought that they rip people off. Detox Super Powder. Garbage. This daily shot of detoxified nutrients and botanical extracts benefits both skin and body by supporting the liver's own detoxification processes. It was formulated to help fight the formation of free radicals caused by poor diet, alcohol, stress, and environmental toxins.
That's everybody.
The formula's ingredients work synergistically to help neutralize dietary and environmental toxins for healthy, vibrant skin. And a big asterisk there that says, these statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. The product is not intended to diagnose, treat, or cure prevent disease.
Yeah. You know, it's like on Shark Tank when people are talking too much. You know they're
Oh! Coop is reasonable!
I'm not
You're
playing.
still in the lead!
I don't care. I'm not playing.
The word detox on its own is being a problem. Yeah, it's not real.
It's so used all the time. Detox.
Well, because it
detox.
sounds so sexy.
It's
But our organs detox us, not the sun.
even after alcohol.
Yeah. In fact, if your organs didn't, you die of alcohol. 2-1, baby. Let's go. What is an ear seed kit? Oh.
It's another long one. I hope you have a
In
long
traditional Chinese medicine, the ear is considered to be a microcosm of the body with hundreds of acupressure points supporting the body and mind. Ear seeds are one way of stimulating these points. Use the specialized tweezers to gently place the 24-karat gold-plated seeds on the ear. For a little more flash, this set comes with Swarovski crystal ear seeds too. There's a sharp with your vessel. What do you mean? There's
Wacky.
yeah.
Show us your stuff.
$45 for gold? Get out of here! Did you buy this product? You got it? No, you didn't.
I swear to God, it's a lucky guess.
No, you.
No, how would I know?
It's another yoga mat. The Healthy Line Rainbow Mat is filled with 7 types of natural gemstones. They warm up with far infrared heat to become a hot stone surface that can help you relax. Hang out at the top of the mat, and you'll also have the option to bask in pulsed electromagnetic fields. The rainbow stones are nicely suited for any practice involving the chakras. A heated mat is fine, like I like it, but why do they have to put the stones and make it a more?
It's so more so.
Get out of here!
You gotta be kidding. You know what? That's a loss leader. It's just to get homeless. Don't believe it. Nobody ever do.
Really?
We do it all the time, business.
Really?
Now, I used to do real estate. I used to take a property that was worth $850 and say it was $7 million and get the price and you see it.
And the press would be like, why is it $7 million?
Yeah, and then you drop it to $850 and sell it. Just got a little press. Wow. Same thing here. Nobody's buying.
You're
it.
sharp. $1,900 for a
Just
mat.
remember what the score is. You gotta got to whatever you're losing on the
Yeah, this is 4 to 1. I don't even have a chance. Okay. You wear the ring on your finger and it picks up data on your body's natural signals, things like heart rate variability, body temperature. It provides you with cumulative scores for sleep, readiness, and activity.
Isn't that dangerous on your finger all the time? Think about that. A little computer on your finger all the time.
Well, I mean, it's better than having the thing that Elon's trying to invent in a ring.
Listen, on seasonal attractive, we had a crazy eye coming.
Implantable Bluetooth technology. Here is the surgery location.
Darren, I have a problem with that. I am out. This is the weirdest damn thing I ever heard.
So let me just give the medical context. I think tracking stuff could be good, but long term, we don't see it change behaviors.
Why, that's what counts. It's called bottom line.
Oh, I win one. Okay.
It's so much more fun winning, isn't it?
What is a pelvic clock? The pelvic clock is designed to help increase flexibility in the lumbar spine, improve hip mobility and alignment, relax tight hip flexors, and strengthen the core, with instructions based on the face of the clock, like rocking your hips from 3 to 9 o'clock.
How annoying.
So it's a piece of plastic. They might be good, I don't know medically, but
I would have to say, as not a medical person, it's terrible medically.
why?
Because it's just a gimmick. Come on.
Yeah, like you can just stretch, right? Like,
How about that?
it seems unnecessary.
$84?
Because they put on a toilet seat pelvic clock.
Who cares? I won.
Wow. Oh. This posture corrector, which can be worn over under clothes, puts gentle pressure in the right places to draw your shoulders or chest into the right position. I don't like these things.
Why?
Your body can be trained to have healthy posture by using the muscles.
Oh, this doesn't force you to use the muscles.
This
doesn't work
for you, so your muscles detrain and your posture is Oh my God!
That's a good deal.
That is a good deal.
I don't care about my muscles.
I don't care if it even works, it's a good deal.
You know, that could be
It's a
sexy.
piece of Velcro.
That could be sexy in the bedroom.
No, it's not. It's limiting in the Velcro.
It depends what you're into.
That's true.
I'm going to give my husband a heart attack. Come show up in that.
For $20 with a Velcro strap.
He's going to say, is it my birthday?
Vitamin C booster. This brilliant bottle is pure powdered vitamin C, which added to your daily serum treatment brightens and even helps your skin look healthy and supple. Because a lot of people do this, like I'm going to boost with vitamin C, vitamin C stuff. Have you heard that?
I have heard, but it works, doesn't it?
No. You know when we say boosted immune system? A boosted immune system is an autoimmune condition. Yeah. Right? Like psoriasis, that's an autoimmune condition. That's when your own body attacks itself. That's a boosted immune system. Do you really want to boost your immune system?
I don't think so. It sounded so good at first.
I know. Ah, the priciest vitamin C ready to buy a Therabody power bot. The device uses stim to temporarily relieve muscle pain due to strain from exercising everyday activity. It'll send out small signals to your muscles and sensory nerves, a process designated to stimulate muscle contraction and temporarily relieve muscle pain. You know, those things are like good if they're targeted for the right things, like if it's part of a PT regimen. Well, because the goal of activating a muscle is to stimulate circulation, because circulation heals. So maybe if your muscle's really injured and you want to gently stimulate it, this could be a good one.
Why don't you put down $500? Put your money in your
Okay, how about this? $4.99.
Okay, I'm gonna do something else.
She's gonna go $1. Oh, she won!
Buy a buck or something?
Yeah. Can't imagine where this one goes. Ballast 10-pound wheel-shaped hand weight is made for versatility. Curl up, press it like a dumbbell, swing a kettlebell, throw it into your Pilates routine, or add it to squats and lunges. It's made from recycled stainless steel and covered in super soft silicone, ergonomically designed, weight distributed, all good stuff. It's actually a fine product, I'm sure.
I actually have some like that.
Yeah, I think that's a good
Much
choice.
larger than yours.
Well, it's funny we say work. It's a weight.
You know what's great about it? If you're traveling, you throw it in your bag, you work with pressure, you can learn to bring weights.
I would use it. Not if it costs this much.
Whoa!
Yeah, pricey 10-pound circle. Sky Blue Wellness Table.
That's nice.
That's a cute man. Let's hope they don't make promises. This lamp cycles through lighting modes designed to provide optimal circadian stimulus. During the day, it provides the wavelengths that support alertness. In the evening, it removes those light signals and transitions into
It's basically better now. Since I started this last year. Well, it's an hour since I started this last year.
you swing by that little cone you're all calling? Looks like they don't want me. Let's do this. An insurgent force systematically destroying every military base, which of course there isn't. But maybe they would come and break me out of here. Take you, my dear old bub. Viva Medici.
Day 1281. With an unbreakable grip over the southern islands, I turn my focus to the scattered fishing villages in the western islands. These serpentine rock formations provide an ideal defensive structure for building a more advanced military away from the prying eyes of the capital.
Engaging the target. All units converge on the following coordinates. All units, find the rebel. Pursue aggressively.
You finally got destroyed.
Resume normal duty. Target set. Eat.
An EMP moved to harbor.
What's
Can
that?
protect all prisoners.
Damn it! Oh wait, that's just two missiles and a demon.
Go. Be rigorous
Oh, wait.
because we must not let them destroy the device before we can use it. Build it fast. Get some empty guns.
that EMP. Rico, paratroopers, shoot them down.
You guys have all the fun now, can you?
Not at all. I simply had to verify that the EMP works.
You're good to be dead, Rodriguez.
Let's go. I finally did this.
Welcome to Frigo and etc. Don't be jealous, Rick, okay? You're important too. Just hold.
That's twice now I've saved your ass, Rodriguez.
Thank you, hon.
Yes, device successful.
Mario, she's so manly. I love it. How did you run away with me? Because she's psychic. No, shit now. She's not psychic. Mario, I don't trust him. We have to use him. Tell Sheldon we're going to attack the power. Come with a point. Yes. You need it, bait. You see the rebel bites.
Finally, I was trying to do that exact mission and just cost the let's see how abandoned ship. I tried that mission so many times, but I pulled through just because well, I did have a tank at the beginning, so I guess that's why. And also, guess what? I made it 46% into the game. I only completed like 6% of the game in one night, surprisingly, and that was mainly like missions. Now there is like acts, which those Act 1 missions completed, Act 2 missions completed, and Act 3, which are basically all through the big like islands here. I only have one final mission in this one, Now I'm done with that. Liberation, I still have a whole entire area to liberate, plus also this random place in one of the islands that I haven't discovered the settlement for. Surprisingly, even though that I already did basically everything in there, than just all the other ones. So I should be able to complete most of this game in like one night at least. Well, not most of it, but I'm on track to get to 50%. So yeah, but I do have to go to the bathroom. I'm back.
Analysis of power plant shows unsheathing of the helium core. Does not seem like stable construction.
That doesn't sound like batteries to me, Dave. So, if I destabilize the core?
Obliterate the entire base.
Good. Mario, delete the transfer shell like we discussed. Sheldon, you wanted me to tell you we're attacking the power plant. Just so you know. Gracias, compadre.
Counterintelligence agent.
Man, you're free. Girovello's going to throw his entire might at us. Once we push back the military, I'll enter the power plant. Right on cue. This is so exciting. We're finally on the offensive.
Average day.
Hola, war, Rico. Let's do this. Assistance requested at the Porto Cabo airstrip.
This game uses kilometers instead of miles, but I didn't make it go even 1 kilometer with that helicopter. Oh, enemy helicopter destroyed. That was a dumb mistake. What the? What if the boats just popped out of the water? One of the helicopters like that. A helicopter like that. Oh, you guys need help over there? I can help you guys. Boom. Boom. How much fire do we need to lay on that thing? Oh, and also I need to sacrifice one of my own helicopters that are here to protect. Come on, why wouldn't this happen? There. I'll put that there.
Military convoy en route to Chinta. If we don't stop it, they'll slaughter hundreds.
Look. That was probably one of the dumbest mistakes that thing can make. And also this thing. Just scraping against my boat. Even though that this boat's like one of the strongest boats in this game, yeah. Probably. Damn. I hit his shoulder. Oh wait. Don't die then! Oh. Jesus Christ. What did I put myself into? Oh wait. It's this thing. I thought I had to go the whole way back. Jesus Christ. I made it. Activate. Let me go up here. Even though I know most of you guys. The base will explode. Oh, damn. Alright, got another thing. Another mission done.
Rico, you there? He must encrypted the flight details. Rosa Manuela is finally returning to Medici. She's heading for the new rebel outpost in the shadow of the mountain.
This must be the start of it.
But if we know this, so does Shelton.
Well, she'll need an escort then.
If you say so, Rico, I'm there like swimwear. Come meet us at the airstrip, eh?
Come on, no beacons. Oh, beacons. So then I can do a bomber run. Then I could just land back at that airport. So basically, by playing this, do a few bomber runs in this nice country of Medici, or whatever it is after. Not mainly because I'm planning on going back to into the Fonte and try to find the last settlement in that coast. Claim that thing. Then I'm fully done with that. Then just do some bomber runs in the big island in Strategy. Then land at that airship and do that first mission of, I think, the Act. Yeah, first mission of Act 3. So yeah. type which do. Now I do have theories of where this nice settlement is in this place over here. And I know you guys can't see it, but that doesn't matter right now. I'm just trying to find this place. So like I said, I do have theories.
What is your status? Respond! Someone report. What's the situation? Have we lost him? Report. Is anybody left out there? Come in.
Oh,
We have reports of violence.
damn. Climb. Climb. Why am I using little airplane launch? Climb. Climb now. 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 Climb. Climb now.
We have naval forces on
Climb.
location.
Climb now. Climb. Climb now. Climb. Climb now.
Target is at large. Re-establish
And the
visual
plane
contact
goes
immediately.
down into the mysterious depths of the country of Medici, of whatever islands there are. Damn, you were out of it already, Nico. Where was that boat? Hi, boat. Now let me steal you. Come on! That's also why are there those forces in a place that I already captured basically all of the territories. That's why I really should finish Act 3. And also basically kill everybody that's on all these islands. So then nobody could face my terrors. And just 3 people down already. And I was just on that island. I'm on this island. But I can remove waypoint and fast travel to that thing, and so then I could try to find where that undiscovered settlement is, capture that whole entire area, then just go to that mission that's in Act 3 and start Act 3. So I do have like theories of where it is. So like somewhere around here. So like, oh, I have to put like a waypoint on somewhere where I think it is. Like not right there, but it could be somewhere over here. Like somewhere in this area, like right there. It kind of looks like, I think that's what it is, because I just saw one of the enemy helicopters fly over it. Yeah, that's an enemy helicopter. Yeah, this is the undiscovered settlement. I found it. I don't care if this is a restricted area. I'm still going to capture it. Damn.
Hostile contact. All units to these coordinates.
Oh, damn. I exploded with the explosions. Restricted area. Does it look like I kill? I can literally send balls right there. I actually blew myself up again. Perfect timing. Blew myself up last time. Blew myself up this time. Hopefully this doesn't happen again. Oh, and also this live stream's almost 2 hours long. What time is it? 1:48 a.m. And I still have 89% of my computer battery left. Bomb right there. And bomb right there. And don't die. And bomb. 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 Let's go! I got that one! And this one is, I think, completely liberated of Montaigne. I don't know how to pronounce all this. I don't know what they even though that is in English. I just blew myself up because somebody walked right in front of me and I pushed the button that shoots the weapons and I blew myself up because one of the grenades from it just boop, hit the person in the head, made it explode, which made that person die and me die. I got that done. I went to the bathroom in this live stream because I have to go again. I went into like the 2 hour mark, maybe 2 hour 10 minute mark. I don't know. Okay, I made fast travel. But it's still 100 meters away from it, basically.
Come on, we just started handing stuff out to whatever townspeople were there.
Don't worry, nobody got mass murdered. Nobody got murdered. Even though I already know of, but nobody.
Hey, come give Mario Frigo a hug! Somebody woke up on the right side of the bed this morning.
It's an exciting day for men. The rebellion has won. Rosa Manuela is coming home.
Not here yet, Mario. Irvello still holds power. He's trying to kill him many times. They will be no different.
You're kidding me, boss. It's Rosa Manuela, right? It's Rosa Manuela.
You must not afraid of being the complexities of mucho beauty. She's a brilliant woman.
Yes. What did he say?
Tio is always like this. I'm excited to meet her too.
No one is meeting anyone if something happens to that plane. We know her coordinates.
I will mark them for you, and we will see you someday. Come on, let's go.
Keep her safe.
So basically, I'm a military escort, I guess.
Rendezvous
water. Just straight up landed in the water. Perfect. She landed in the water for some reason. But why did the pilot just nosedive down straight into the water? Couldn't he just like failed and just landed in the water nicely like US Airlines Flight 1549, which landed in the Hudson after both of the engines failed because of geese.
The plane's losing altitude, Rico.
And now it's time to collide with this thing. Or get shot at. Damn, took the side thing. Oh, come on. Landed. Perfectly. Perfect landing. Perfect.
I am your biggest fan, and my name is Mario.
Oh, Rico. Of course I know of the great Mario.
You do?
Thank you for all you have done in service to the freedom of knowledge.
I love you. Love you. Was that weird? Remember. Damn it.
Thank you. Thank you for your bravery. Your country owes you a great debt. Thanks, my friend.
President Manuela.
President is elected by the will of the people. I am but a loyal citizen of literature. Or so I swear.
Each day, Tirabelo's forces grow weaker.
What is he doing here? Despicable, two-faced God!
You don't believe what she says. I defected. I'm loyal.
Lies! I would never defect. Allowing Tiravello to justify his coup. He is here. Tiravello is here.
Tell you, if you're attacking the power plant, imposing decisions on the people could be worthwhile. Anyone, if something happens to that plane.
Tiravello knows where you are. He's sending a big old army to kill you.
Let's kill him.
No! Lock him up. He will stand trial for his crimes in a proper civilian court. It's time to regain their fair marriage, even for him.
So I did discover like some places when I was flying that plane, which is nice because I'm able to actually finally have like some kind of thing here. But I could just fast travel to all of them, at least like 2 of them, because I have 3 fails, so I could just travel to 2 of them. I think I only discovered 2. So I could just fast travel to both of them and get that done. So then I wouldn't have to, if I ever fly here, I wouldn't have to deal with any rockets attacking me with that.
Rosa's looking for you. I recommend you get here sooner rather than later.
Is everything all right?
It usually isn't. At any rate, she wants to tell you in person in case anyone's listening in.
Be there soon.
So now I also have 2 missions that I can go to. But like I said, I discovered two places, so I could just go into an airplane, fly over another one of the base things, and also go to that another mission after this one, and also fast travel to both of those things. So yeah.
Fortify your hearts with courage. Medici will be ours again if we fight for her.
You have a way with them. I came as soon as I could.
Appreciate your urgency. This situation requires it. No one should wield the power of Aviator.
No one?
Power poisons the minds of those who possess it, no matter what nature. Rico, your knowledge transporting of any technologies research using this.
He's got his own train, too.
That train is headed for a DRM airport.
He's trying to get Bavarium off the island.
That cannot happen. It must be derailed before it reaches its destination.
Good. Mario Figo is your man. Can you fly the helicopter?
Mario Figo is not your man. I can fly.
Well, that settles it then. Good luck, Rico.
Reel into the chopper. I'll take you to the train.
Okay. Here we go.
The train will be passing by here shortly. We'll use it to catch up to the train Rusa wants you to the rear.
Are you expecting company?
Yes, to protect your train at all costs. I have a feeling our action will not go unnoticed. I will monitor your progress from above. Okay, get ready. Your ride should be passing by every moment now. There it is.
All right, Neil. I'm in position.
Good, Rico. I'll hang back and provide intel.
5.
Too many cars. They will buffer between your engine and your enemies.
David! David. How did it? Well, we can only see Sean made it, so somehow he died still. Why don't they give me enough weapon ammo? They only give me some weapon ammo, so then I would only be able to shoot some of the aircraft. So then I would just somehow die in all forms. Well, maybe not all forms. Back here, look at. I'll use this thing. No, not back here. This is a really good boy. That thing's definitely dead.
The target is coming up fast. You don't need your train anymore. Maybe you could do anything to the other.
Is that the helicopter thing? Wait, I can just hijack this thing and not.
Seems like a good idea. The barium stays embedded.
At least for now.
Let's go.
This might be trouble. I like trouble.
Citizen, if you do not leave, you will be reported to Rebel activity reported. Get to the following coordinates immediately. This is HQ. We have additional forces converging on your position. Authorizing a tactical response team at your position. Our forces en route to your position. Eliminate that target now. Your position. Tanks are inbound to your position. Target acquired. Dispatch. Tanks inbound. Dispatching chopper support to contact. Keep that situation secure. Heavy support inbound. Handle it. That got people to the edge. Be advised. Tanks dispatched for the conflict.
2 a.m. already. 2:20 a.m. Damn, this is home, kind of. Oh, I am going to go to the bathroom, so yeah. how large is this? It says serving size 12 fluid ounces, and it says about 3 servings per container. So this is like at least somewhere around 36 fluid ounces. And I drink 3 of not this flavor, but 3 brisk iced teas over the past like 5, 6, 7 hours. I don't know why, but for some reason I'm like creeped out at night, and I shouldn't be. Because, well, why would I be creeped out at night? If I Well, I do expose myself to a lot of scary stuff, so that's probably why.
He couldn't get the words out. He's just silent crying. Those are the most gut-wrenching moments, dude. Hey! Asserting my dominance on all of Hal World. Jesus. He just hit the Christ. Yo, he hit the crucifixion. Idiot. What a stupid guy. 20 years to play football professionally. He's gonna step on that shit, bro. Bro, you haven't even touched the damn ball. What's going on? I mean, you know what? A novice wouldn't be able to do that, not gonna lie. Hook tip number 1. How to keep the rent low, but you ain't got the tool on you. Why did I read that? I wouldn't have bought it at first until he said, then I would have believed it. A bad boss with a good job is better than a job boss with good bad, because I couldn't even read that quick. A bad boss with a good job is better than a job boss with a good bad, because down in the line opportunities don't that much create. God damn it! Oh no, his family with him, his brother. Freeze tag. Oh no, undefeated champion.
You don't know how much I love you. Every time I need you near, I can't help but despair for the love I feel for you. I want you, I need you, I love you with all my heart.
Somebody took his eyes from him. He got forced draft evolution for GTA 6. I swear to God, he was an engine in this goddamn crab. Okay, good, never mind. He just made the crab up next. This guy's playing God. He's playing John. This is a consequence of the industrial evolution. That was pretty dope, though. The Spider-Man ball. Oh my God, that made me jump. Jump replay. Yo, Captain Time! Me after seeing Buddhist Glowberry Fizz all over Chun-Li doing party hits. Relatable. Relatable. Me after seeing the most sane reels comment. Very real. I have only been seeing horrible car crashers on Instagram reels. Me after witnessing an entity that shows me the diabolical sins mankind has to offer, only to discover my own existence is nothing but to be one of the many ants fed to a behemoth. Oh God, that bears. Next!
show is so insanely addictive, it's being compared to nicotine and causing developmental
It's like crack. It's like crack. Watching those parachute lives, those kids make those stupid dances going, it's crack time, if you're a dirty old guy of a disease.
Children's TV expert Jeremy Sands calls it the most damaging show a child can watch, explaining the ways in which they make the show.
Yo, okay, Pokemon, yes, it's addictive. Pokemon, yes, it causes matches for lots of problems. But isn't it kind of on the parents? Because your 3-year-old isn't capable of turning on a TV and putting on Pokemon on YouTube. You're the one that's turning it on autoplay and leaving it for 3 hours, and then coming back and your kid's just enjoying while watching Pokemon. Like you put it on and laugh and came back, and they've just been watching the same song on repeat 45 times.
Firstly, there's the colors. Take, for example, the wheels on the bus. The premium colors blue, green, and yellow are all at maximum saturation, meaning they cannot be made any brighter, no matter how hard you try. Extreme saturation is normally used for alerts and notifications, as it's exciting, dynamic, and attracts attention.
I mean, but isn't that the same thing as like cartoons, like Sponge?
Which is why it's also used in slot machines. Pokemon puts these colors in bucket contrast, making them appear even more vibrant, which is different to, for example, Louis, in which the colors instead blend together. Pokemon's also different because it's not repetitive. There's a reason they have 38 fucking nursery rhymes. God, what? Somebody that can't speak yet. Talking about go round and round, around. They don't know fucking. They don't know how fucking wheel works. They don't know how cars work because they're dumb toddlers. So you have to explain it in songs so they fucking get it. There's a reason they have 38 videos with over 100 views. A child's brain is wired to learn through repetition, and so it feels right to them to watch the same thing over and over again. Pokemon abuses this in almost every video. For example, in PDSN,
I mean, there's gotta be better fucking things to watch, right? Like for a growing kids. Like, what would they be like? I mean, Louis would be good. I feel like they're putting on some, like, what cartoons do you guys like? I'm talking like toddler, yeah. Not like when you watch like Big Boys and Disney Channel. I'm talking like kid. Like, I watched Blue's Clues. I remember watching Mickey Mouse Funhouse. I remember watching Veggie Tales and what was weird aliens? Teletubbies. Yep. There it is. Have you seen these? They're like those little rodents that would answer calls for help. The phone is ringing. That's like we have a task today.
Heard of the Southern Review about Red Lullaby and Baby Joy.
First Cowardly Dog was a shit. No, First Cowardly Dog might be really good. I remember watching that show and immediately being terrified. First Cowardly Dog was horrifying. I also hated that.
Literally no show or movie puts my son into a gay trance the way Pokemon does. The second it's on the TV,
I'm trying to think of a cleaner trance. I'm trying to think of a cleaner trance. Obviously, like you're like still dreaming or memory. But like Mark Wood Chapel is a show that played with trance when you were like 4. Mickey Mouse 1. I remember sitting down and it would be like, and then it would be that fucking bell whistle, and that whole house would start morphing, and he'd be out there like, it's Mickey Mouse, and he'd be fucking dancing and shit. I'd be tweeting. I remember sitting there fucking rocking. Not with no thought in my mind, I think in the show. Tom and Jerry, yeah. No, Tom and Jerry really did put me in a trance. I told y'all before, one day I had to stay with my grandparents for a few days, and I would just watch Tom and Jerry nonstop for like 6 hours with a pack of apple of a bubba, and I would just eat the whole pack and just sit there and just go. Like, half eyes, half open,
doesn't see or hear anything else that's going on in the room. This is only exacerbated by the overloaded subtitles, which have also been a heavy criticism. The letters are not educational. I can barely read them fast enough. It's simply another interesting element to capture your little one's attention. But the note explains in every description, our goal is to help make learning a fun and enjoyable experience for kids, giving you the peace of mind that your children are receiving quality educational content. But people have argued that they're teaching exactly what children should. For example, in the no bedtime song, the baby refuses to brush his teeth at the bar while pajamas walk in bed.
Hey, you know what they gotta do? We gotta pull it. We gotta dial it back. We gotta dial it back a few years. The kid refuses to brush his teeth. Let's flash forward the song to him with no teeth. Okay? Blot it out. Now you have a cavity. A cavity. And the dentist is gonna have to drill in your fucking mouth because your teeth are rotting, and then he's gonna have to replace it with round and it's really gonna hurt. And you're gonna have stitches all over your fucking teeth because you didn't fucking rot. And people are gonna think you smell bad.
The education is that he eventually agrees to do so. Yet a TikTok user was critical, stating, anytime I ask my son to do a simple task, it's,
you know, you just gotta, little parents should just be showing their kids happy truth. I'm not saying this should be an experiment. However, how do you think chat human? Chat human. Yeah, how do you think a child growing up watching Happy Street Friends would end up? If you don't know what Happy Street Friends is, it starts out as a happy cartoon and it always ends with all of them dying and people dying. Like every single time. Like they might be at a carnival and then like we'll get decapitated. Or like stabbed like 5 times. It's like a school shooter, no live. Maybe. I don't know. I think the idea that I think what you're watching is different from how you're raising your kid. Like if your kid watches like Cartoon Network when they're like a kid and they understand more like raunchy, that's not like indicative that they're gonna be like a fucking psychopath. That's like if you just raise them carefully and then they're also in a bad environment, they don't really get the help they need, and they don't feel comfortable talking to you, and now everything compounds, and then they become like sick. Like, and killed. Anybody remember when like school shootings really started picking up, like late 2010s or mid 2010s, and they were blaming it on Call of Duty? Like I remember.
Remember your ABCs! Always be quiet! And the Walmart app has over 500 million items. Walmart has dancing shoes?
The Walmart you thought you knew is now new.
This week only, large Teutonic pizzas at Domino's are just $6.99 each when you carry out. Like bumpy pepperoni and green peppers, or ham and candy pineapple. The combinations are pretty endless. Act fast and get your favorite large Teutonic pizza for just $6.99 each this week only at Domino's.
I have not seen a Spider-Man movie in a while. Which I've been kind of glad about. Every single Saturday, we do Latin in March, and we react to the movies you all post on r/Stitcher guess who's sick? Guess who got being sick for their birthday? I don't know what to say. What better way to spend my birthday than watching memes, being sick, and give it away? I'm just giving away a bunch of stuff today. 50 buckaroonies right here. Hey, man, you're gonna make me cry. People are begging for the Roblox one. I'm shaking. My body is like experiencing RTX for the first time, like. Is RTX either or the NVIDIA graphics card? If you ever died, I voted yes. Well, a video game, sure. Right? Why didn't
Exclamation mark 1:_ underscore happy to go on 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 underscore happy to go.
sorry to hear about your mom's skydiving accident. Is your mom a Teletubby too? Like, what is going on here? I'm half full. I'm half empty. Okay, enjoy a year of PlayStation Plus. I know I laughed, guys. At this point, I'm just gonna be thankful if I laugh. Yeah, Is this really twofold? Is this guy actually laughing this hard at this? And is this what it actually is in German? Okay, we'll do PlayStation card next. This is just motivation to me, dude. This just makes me motivated.
Now, welcome back everybody to the channel. And guess what time of week it is again? Yes, this is butter time. Here we go. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Oh, this was seriously a very, very perfect butter landing here. Jesus. Alright, very nice start to this video. Beautiful 787 landing done pretty much right behind the touchdown zone. Perfect. Look at that. This is one of This actually got quite a lot of views. Yeah, everybody. Today's video is time again to go back to our good old Swiss Scissor one landing dash with over 20,000 videos uploaded of you guys just landing. That's all that is to it. And you know, over the past year that we've had this hashtag now, I mean, seriously, a year ago, we've had a few interesting things. You can check this out right here. Come on. Now with this beautiful A320 black, let's see how good this landing's going to be. First of all, we've got the butter song in the background. We're starting to start. Alright, come on, A320, let's go. My god, mine is 18. Jesus Christ. I'm starting to really feel bad with all of these absolutely smooth landings because I'm not as good as that. Jesus Christ, how am I supposed to beat that? Minus 18 feet per minute. Come on. I feel like some sort of bad landing.
Whoa, freeze frame? Yeah, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this position. Well, let's start at the beginning. This post from Josiah. Children, 8-year-old Josiah, turned the turtle and made his username TurdBoy00. When I was a little kid, I thought the word deli was short for delicate because sandwiches fall apart. I thought Aries was short for Aquarius. I thought, come on, short for cinnamon. As a kid, I thought laid was short for laid off. So when my dad didn't have work, I walked around saying, my daddy got laid. What do you mean pounds is short for pounds? I thought it was short for liberals. I just had some dude at my work say he thought salmon was short for salmonella. Dude, yeah man, but it's some salmonella. My aunt just said I thought pleb was short for powerful lesbian. I'm actually screaming, but I thought rhino was short for rhinosaur. Is Rex short for something? No, it's just Rex. I thought it was short for like Rexosaurus. Don't move. It's Tyrannosaurus Rexosaurus. The caption stuck. Yet Len thought cap was short for caption. Said sus during a meeting without thinking today. And my boss thought sus was short for sustainability. And now she's using it. Riz is short for charisma. I thought it was short for wait, I thought Riz was short for prisonate. Like he's got something that resonates with me. Was that the sesh last night? about Kash Patel, director of the FBI, talking about whether Jeffrey Epstein killed himself or not. A lot of his lives, Epstein, right?
The reason people are pissed off about that, it's the same thing, right? 20 years ago, when it was 2006, 7, 8, Epstein gets a sweetheart beacon, right? Sure. After committing the most horrific crimes on planet Earth, right? I wasn't out there, I was in the place there, I had nothing to do with it. People were pretty pissed that this guy was committing the most grotesque acts against children.
So where's the file?
And the media spins up about it. Many in the media protect his lives because of his relationships, who he knew, who his bankers were, who his colleagues were, who was on the bankers, stuff like that's pretty powerful in the game. And so when you peel back the layer, and then what happened? The Trump administration, the last government decided, no, we're not going to let that.
On WhatsApp, your personal messages, they're yours.
Rose light flashed before his eyes. Got to do the intro memes. I got my girlfriend referred her trade to take in, that's happened. You'll be your pledge for Chelsea. You can't lose your Green Day beauty streak. The dad snapped it off. He proved God dunked on, then congratulated me. You know, he's like he's like a good sport about it, dude. What? Oh, I don't understand. Maybe he finds out hamsters have noses. Dude, you little idiot, dude. Stupid baby, dumbass. Don't talk to children like that. If you talk to children like that, then they will absorb it and they will act like that. And you don't want that to happen. Flight takes a smoke break during the flight. What? He was thinking too much. I'm in New York and they mad.
Ninjas kidnap my family. Are you ready for flashback? Ninjas kidnap your family and you need money for karate class. My dreams look like for my early years. Everybody wants to make it. Ninjas is chasing you.
Ninjas is chasing you. That was more than a fart, dog. That was obviously played on the speakers. You take me as some sort of buffoon. Yeah, video, bro. Worker wasn't too happy with my church out. Shut up, bitch. Kill yourself, bitch. That was a quote from Dr. Phil. Never say things like that.
Dr. Phil?
exactly wrong before I'm an airplane.
You got the Johnson, Chris Evans, and Andrew Pascal are materialists.
Oh my gosh.
Thinking about a new career in culinary or pastry arts? Start at Westwood. China has a problem. The country's getting hotter and it's getting wealthier. While in isolation one is a global challenge and the other a domestic triumph, in concert they present an issue because of this, the air conditioning. Fix China on its latitudes and move along the longitudes, and one can see that its size, shape, and southernness is not all that different from the US is, and that reflects in its climate. Beijing's temperatures closely track with those of DC year-round, while Shanghai's reflect those of Atlanta. That's to say, China, like the US...
Well, that's going to be the end of this live stream, and bye. Oh, at least I finished the live stream. That's also, how large is this priority? It's probably like at least 3 gigabytes. Close.
is hot. Much of the U.S. developed in an era of air conditioning. Florida, Texas, and Arizona had their biggest population influxes at a time when inside and out no longer correlated, and this is a direct contributor to the fact that the U.S. today has the highest electricity consumption per capita of any major economy. China's marching down the same path. 2 out of every 5 air conditioning units made today are being sold to a Chinese person. Simply put, as personal income grows, air conditioning use grows, and so on the hottest of hottest days, some 50% of electricity consumption in China is now directly devoted to cooling down buildings. And this is only a single instance of a broader phenomenon. Across the board, the exponential increase in electricity consumption as nations grow wealthier is a well-accepted and well-documented phenomenon. Other prosperous regions have found a tenuous equilibrium between wealth gains and efficiency gains. Europe and the US's year-over-year electricity consumptions have more or less plateaued, but China's looks like this. It's just growing and growing and growing. And, most crucially, no country the size of China has ever, in history, developed at the speed of China. Its people are marching up the wealth pyramid at an unprecedented pace, and so too, of course, is its electricity consumption. This has led to difficulties. China's no stranger to the occasional power crunch. In a rapidly growing economy, these effectively represent growing pains. The power crunch across China in September and October of 2021 was different. As in other periods of unseasonably high temperatures, power-strapped grid operators accounted for an uptick in air conditioning and fans by cutting streetlights and other municipal power uses they could live without. Then they placed cuts on industrial users, notifying manufacturers and suppliers for the likes of Tesla and Apple that factory operations would have to slow for the coming week or two. While the move put a damper on the Chinese economy rallying for the first time since pandemic shutdowns, a temporary slowdown wouldn't be a major issue in the grand scheme of things. Then it got worse. Scorching droughts persisted across central China, winds unexpectedly died in the north, and across the entire country, coal reserves dwindled to a suddenly, the power crunch...
Oh, damn, no, it's not that.
For hours, Chinese cities went dark. In Laoyang, cars stacked up when traffic lights shut off, and metal workers ended up in the hospital when factory exhaust systems shut down. Shops ran by candlelight, city advised residents to stock up on clean water, building managers asked tenants to take the stairs, or at least one family got stuck in an elevator.
Well, that's going to be the end of this video, and bye-bye.